Utah seems a little under the radar, maybe nationally to some guys. So what do you see on them?
Well, I think they're a greatly improved team with the 2 transfers they added at Christmas time. They're deep, they're experienced, and I like their team. I spent a lot of time watching them the last 2 days, and they're well coached. They don't take bad shots. Their ball movement's really good. They're doing some different things defensively than they have in the past, so it'll be a big challenge for us.
Kind of a different looking team. You mentioned the transfers, that they lost some guys, and you guys went there and beat a pretty good Utah team last year.
Yeah, but it's a different team. They're balanced. They got 4 guys scoring in double figures, high double figures. 16, 14, 14. So I like their balance. Again, I mentioned they're doing some different things defensively, so they present a big challenge. We'll have to play awfully well.
You mentioned the other day the schedule is starting out kind of favorable for you in college plays. Now when things start to flip a little bit.
Absolutely. No, if you look at our schedule compared to some of the other teams in the league, we definitely have the biggest challenge ahead of us. And, I told our players that we've got a big challenge ahead of us. 3 tough road trips, and then Oregon State. So, and then our games at home with Arizona State, and Colorado, Utah. So we've got a very difficult schedule ahead of us.
Where are things that we're doing
I'm sorry?
Where are things that we're doing?
We'll just have to wait and see. It'll be a game time decision. He didn't do anything yesterday. He'll do some shooting and some warming up. I think today is what the trainer said, and we'll just see. We probably won't practice him at all, here the next couple days, and just see if he can help us a little bit today.
The next 3.
I was just going to say, is this something that he'd be at risk of injuring further?
No. If there's that chance, then he won't play. It's totally his decision when he feels like he's ready to go. But with all our players, if they feel like it's in their best interest not to play at any time, whether it be for future or whatever, that's definitely their decision. We'll survive. We'll figure out a way to. That's why we have a team. That's why you have 10 guys ready to go.
The next 3 locations that you guys are going to, mountain schools, Bay Area schools, LA schools, kind of typically tough environments for you guys. Is that a conversation you have at all with your team about playing in those tough environments, or at this point in conference, is that just something that you guys have already experienced?
We don't look that far ahead. I just told them the difficult challenge that we have ahead of us. We don't break it all the way down. We just go to the next one, which is Utah. But I did want them to understand, of our last 11 games, 7 of them are on the road. We've got a difficult challenge, and where we are at now is not good enough to withstand that challenge of those 7 road games, and so and the 4 home games we have left. So, my constant message is just we've got to get better with the difficult schedule we have ahead. We've got to get better if we want to reach some of the goals that we've kind of set for ourselves.
Are you prepared for Colty, who might not be available, and do you change anything for that?
Oh no, you prepare that he's going to play, and whatever happens, happens. But no, we'll prepare the same. Like I said, their depth and their balance is very good. Whether he plays or doesn't play, it's kind of like with Dylan with us. I don't think that changes their preparation at all. You just get ready, and they're going to put 5 good players out there, and they've got a few on the bench.
Coach, I don't know if my math is correct, but I think you're 10-1 against Utah. Why have you been so successful against that program?
Well, I haven't been 10-1. Heck, Larry had kicked the heck out of me. He's a much better player, bigger, stronger, NBA guy. I mean, that wouldn't even be a match. Hell, I barely made my junior college team. So, no, our guys, we've been fortunate. Some of those games, we've had some really close games that we've been fortunate with. It's one of those things that's hard to explain because they've had really good teams, and we've just been lucky. But that doesn't matter going into this one. They may remember last year because they had a few guys on that team, but other than that, I'm sure they don't remember much. And it doesn't really matter to them. This is the game they're pointing to. It's a big game for them. It's always a big game for us, but it is a big game for them. They've got aspirations to be in the NCAA tournament, and I think they are an NCAA tournament team. So it's a big game for both programs.
Why do you think they are so forgotten about nationally? I mean, it seems like when people talk about the Pac-12, they talk UCLA and you guys and Arizona, but Utah, even though they've been there in the tournament, they don't seem to be talked about too much.
They lost a few early games, which, the same thing that happened to us. You lose a few early and you get out of the conversation pretty quick. And UCLA and Arizona, because of their tradition, and rightfully so, they get the majority of the press. And that's what tradition does for a program, we're 25, 30 years behind, so it takes a while to catch up, so they're always going to be the talk of the conference because of that outstanding tradition that both of those programs have. And but Utah, at one point, whatever they lost to UCLA, it went right down the wire. They had a shot to win the game, with a couple seconds left. So that shot didn't go in. If it goes in, then they're probably talked about a little bit more. But their stats, their ball movement, you watch them on film, their athleticism, the great depth at guard spot. They're a good basketball team, and like I said, those two additions at the semester really gave them a big lift.
Did you consider at all bringing MJ out once Dylan got hurt again, taking him out of the red shirt? Is that a consideration?
No, he's redshirt.
How's him and Paul doing as they sit out the year?
Well, MJ's been banged up, so he hadn't played much. He hadn't practiced much. Paul was banged up for a while. He was out for about a month, but he's back now. I like the way he's progressing. Both of them have been doing a good job with Adam in the weight room, which is a big part of both of their development. They both got to get, in shape, body in shape. So I like to
see. We saw the NCAA today. They're going to put out an early top 16 seeds. Do you have any reaction to that? On February 21st, they're going to announce the 16 seeds the committee has at that time.
I didn't know that. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to copy football or something.
It's kind of the same thing. They're going to do it a couple weeks in advance. They're going to put out the 16 seeds that the committee meets early with.
Whatever.
You kind of talked about Arizona UCLA already. Did you watch the game on Saturday? And would you?
I didn't. It was right before ours. So I didn't get a chance to see any of it. But we'll watch it. Sunday. Next week, getting ready for Arizona. But I didn't see it.
Does it help you guys at all when Arizona starts playing well like that? And it seems that you guys kind of move under the radar a little bit. Arizona's kind of a national team that everyone kind of picks up on real quick when they start playing well.
Well, they've been playing well all year, really. But when they add Trier, you go man for man. You're talking about two guys that are talking about in the lottery or first round. They're just talented and athletic and talented. And Sean does a heck of a job coaching them. They're always going to guard you. They're always going to play hard. Even when I felt like we were a better team last year, we really had a hard time with them both times. And so they're well coached. They're tough. They're athletic. They got good players and a good coach. It's a bad combination for us, So they're good. And the radar stuff. I hope our guys don't worry about that. You just got to go play. If you start worrying about things you have no control over, you got control over practice. You have control over how you prepare yourself for a game. We have no control what you guys say or what you think or what you write. We just try to give you the best answers that we can, and go from there. But I hope our guys don't pay much attention to that, because if they do, they're worried about the wrong things.
Keith available to practice now, or is he?
He did a little bit yesterday, and I see him out there shooting around. So I haven't talked to Clay today to see where he's at, but he did a little bit yesterday. So I'm hoping he can do a little bit more today.
You guys are on to a 34-game win streak, I think, at home. What's been the difference between you guys at home?
Well, basketball's a home court sport. If you're not good at home, we've been pretty good in this building. We have lost 13 games in the last 7 years, but we've been pretty good at home. But so is Utah. So is Colorado. We haven't won at Colorado. We were 0 and whatever. So basketball's a home court sport. If you're not doing well at home, you're probably not doing well. All right. Thanks.